Hello student, now we'll start the new chapter, differentiation, and I will complete this course for the 12th standard mathematics 2. Simultaneously, I had started the integration so that you can differentiate between differentiation and the integration. नमस्ते विद्यार्थी मित्रो, आजपासून मी डिफरन्शिएशन देखील हे चॅप्टर सुरू करत आहे. माझे इंटिग्रेशनचे देखील लेक्चर्स 5 लेक्चर्स झालेले आहेत. मी त्याची लिंक तुम्हाला या व्हिडिओच्या डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्समध्ये देखील देईल. सायमल्टेनियसली आय विल टेक दी लेक्चर्स ऑन डिफरन्शिएशन अँड द इंटिग्रेशन, म्हणजे तुम्हाला त्याच्यातला फरक समजेल. ओके, नाव लेट अस स्टार्ट दी डिफरन्शिएशन. Now in this chapter, what you are learning, the first is the derivative of composite functions. Okay, this is very important. If you understand the derivative of composite function, and then all other topics are very easy. Okay, I will explain this in a very simple language. Okay, now next topic is a derivative of inverse function, derivative of implicit functions, higher order derivative. Simultaneously, the geometrical meaning of derivative, logarithmic differentiation, derivative of parametric functions. Okay, now let us start. In this video, this is the introductory video for the exercise 1.1. I will explain the important theorem, that is the derivative of composite function, all the formulas and all the solved examples before the exercise 1.1. And in my next video, there will be the exercise 1.1 and there are the parts of the exercise 1.1 simultaneously. Okay. आता या व्हिडिओमध्ये मी एक्सरसाइज 1.1 च्या आधीचे सर्व फॉर्म्युलेज तुम्हाला एक्सप्लेन करणार आहे. थिअरम अँड ऑल द सॉल्व्ड एक्झाम्पल्स. ओके, नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट. This is the list of derivative. Y is equals to f of x, and here dy by dx is equals to f dash of x. Derivative dy by dx असं लिहिलं जातं किंवा f dash of x असं देखील लिहिलं. Derivative of any arbitrary constant. Derivative of constant is 0. Derivative of phi is 0. Derivative of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. प्रत्येकाचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढायचा असेल तर ही पॉवर आपण काय करायची, पुढे घ्यायची आणि त्या पॉवर मधनं 1 मायनस करायचं. Derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square. Means what? Here we take this x to the numerator, its power will become minus, and when we find out the derivative, take there minus 1 here and minus 1 and minus 1, and that will become minus x raised to minus 2. And in simplified form, it is written, take this power as a positive. ही पॉवर पॉझिटिव्ह करून आपण लिहित असतो. देन हेन्स यू आर गेटिंग डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ 1 अपॉन एक्स इज अ मायनस 1 अपॉन एक्स स्क्वेअर. प्रत्येकदा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढताना हे टर्म आपण न्यूमेरेटरला आणणार आणि आपला रूल काय की ही पॉवर पुढे आणायची आणि त्याच्यातनं मायनस 1 करत असतो. देअरफॉर मायनस 1 अँड मायनस 1 अँड दॅट बिकम मायनस 2 आणि पॉवर आपण प्लस करून लिहित असतो. देअरफॉर द डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ 1 upon x is a minus 1 upon x square. Means what? जर तुम्हाला हा फॉर्म्युला माहिती असेल, then you can find out the derivative of 1 upon x also. Next, 1 upon x raised to n. मग यामध्ये देखील तसंच आहे. ही पॉवर काय करणार की आपण पुढे आणणार, इट बिकम्स मायनस. ओके, मग डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढताना काय करतो आपण, ही पॉवर पुढे घेत असतो. इट इज अ मायनस n अँड x raised to minus n अँड मायनस 1. पुन्हा नेक्स्ट काय करणार, ही पॉवर आपण प्लस करणार. हा मायनस एन न्यूमेरेटरला जसं तसं ठेवणार. दिस इज हियर अँड व्हेन वी ब्रिंग दिस टर्म, दॅट इज एक्स रेज टू मायनस एन मायनस 1 टू द डिनोमिनेटर, इट विल बिकम पॉझिटिव्ह. ओके, मायनस एन अपॉन एक्स रेज टू एन प्लस 1. पुन्हा इथे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढताना आपण हे टर्म न्यूमेरेटरला आणणार, त्याची पॉवर मायनस होणार. डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढताना काय की त्याचा रेज टू टर्म आपण पुढे घेत असतो इंटू x raised to minus 1 करत असतो आपण, वॉट एव्हर दॅट नंबर हियर, इट इज मायनस n मायनस 1. ओके, नंतर ते टर्म आपण याची पॉवर काय करतो, पॉझिटिव्ह करून लिहित असतो. देअरफॉर इट बिकम्स मायनस n अपॉन x raised to n प्लस 1. ओके, देन दी डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ रूट एक्स, म्हणजे डायरेक्ट त्यांनी ते फाइंड आउट केलेलं आहे, पण आपल्याला नेहमीच्या याच फॉर्म्युल्यानुसार. ओके, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ रूट एक्स मीन्स डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ 1/2 म्हणजेच काय, हा 1/2 मी पुढे घेतला बाय युजिंग दिस रूल and x raised to 1/2 minus 1 means what, you will get x raised to this 1/2 1/2 minus 1 means what, here is a minus 1/2 मग ती पॉवर मी प्लस करणार, त्यासाठी त्याला खाली आणणार त्या पॉवरला. therefore here you will get 1/2. when I take this power to the denominator it will become plus, that is 1 upon x raised to 1/2. okay, and hence its derivative is a 1/2. 1 upon x raised to 1/2 means what, root x, and hence the derivative of root x is the 1 upon 2 times root x. या प्रकारे तुम्हाला तो लक्षात ठेवता येईल. okay, next the derivative of sin x is a cos x, derivative of cos x is a minus sin. प्रत्येकदा ज्यांचे ज्यांचे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह सी ने चालू होतात त्यांचे निगेटिव्ह साइन असतं मात्र. therefore derivative of cos x is a minus sin, derivative of tan x is a sec square x. next इकडे पुन्हा लिस्ट दिले, y is equals to f of x, derivative of sec x is a sec x into tan x, and again derivative of cosec x. म्हणजे काय, पुन्हा इथे निगेटिव्ह साइन आलं बघा, ज्यांचे जे फंक्शन सी ने चालू झाले त्याचे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह मायनस आलेले आहे. derivative of cosec x is a minus cosec x into cot x, derivative of cot x is a minus cosec square x. okay, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, derivative of a raised to x. okay, derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log of a. a हा कुठलाही नंबर असेल, means what, suppose that I want to find out the derivative of I raised to x. next the derivative of a raised to x. okay, derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log of a. if I want to find out the derivative of 5 raised to x, then it will become 5 raised to x into log of 5. Here I will write 5. okay, this is the log of 5. म्हणजे कुठलाही नंबर असेल त्याचा 2 raised to x, then what's its a derivative, 2 raised to x into log of 2. in a similar way derivative of log of x is 1 upon x. आता मला याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ log of x to the base a. मग इथे बेस चेंज करणार, इथे बेस a आहे तर e करणार आपण. therefore it can be written as by using the rule of the change of the base for in the logarithmic, log of x upon log of a आपण असं केलं. again what is the derivative of log of x is 1 upon x, and hence मग हा log of a as it is राहणार. log of x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किती, तर 1 upon x into again this log of a. in this way we have completed this list of derivative. हे सर्व डेरिव्हेटिव्ह तुम्हाला माहिती पाहिजे प्रत्येकदा आपण एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व करताना. ओके, नाउ स्टार्ट द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. हे रूल्स पण तुम्हाला माहिती पाहिजे, रूल्स ऑफ डिफरन्शिएशन. इफ यू अँड व्ही आर डिफरन्शिएबल फंक्शन्स ऑफ एक्स such that y is equals to u plus v, then dy by dx is equals to du by dx plus or minus dv by dx. Addition and the subtraction. y is equals to u into v, then dy by dx is equals to u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. y is equals to u upon v. This is याला कुठला रूल म्हणतात तर प्रॉडक्ट रूल म्हणतात. when there is a product of the two functions म्हणजे काय, एक जसा पहिला जसा जसा दुसऱ्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह प्लस दुसरा जसा जसा पहिल्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह या प्रकारे. y is equals to u upon v, then dy by dx is equals to v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx upon v square. okay, now the topic is derivative of composite function, that is function of another function. okay, so far we have studied the derivative of simple functions like मग sin x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय तर cos x, log of x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय तर 1 upon x, e raised to x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय येणार तर तो e raised to x येणार. बट सपोज दॅट वी हॅव दी फंक्शन्स लाईक दिस, म्हणजे जर मला याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह फाइंड आउट करायचा असेल तर ओके, देन व्हॉट इज द डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ साइन ऑफ रूट एक्स. पण मला तर फंक्शन काय माहिती आहे फक्त, आय नो ओनली दी डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ साइन एक्स ओनली. हियर दी अँगल इज चेंज्ड, it is not x, it is a root x. Again next the derivative of, what is here, derivative of log of sine of in bracket x square plus 5, it's a bracket is completed. पुन्हा मला डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ log of x माहिती आहे, पण डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ log of in bracket sine of x square plus 5 नाही माहिती आहे याच्यामध्ये. okay, then derivative of e raised to x I know, but I don't know, this is not x e raised to tan x. Again, there is one more function in e raised to, which is the tan x, and hence it is a composite function. Okay, these are known as the composite function. Then how to find out the derivative of this type of the functions? In this section, let us study how to differentiate the composite function. आणि ह्यानंतर हा रूल सर्वाधिक महत्वाचा आहे बोर्डाच्या परीक्षेमध्ये. दरवर्षी अल्टरनेटली हा रूल विचारला जातो, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ द composite function. If y is equals to f of u is a differentiable function of u and u is equals to g of x is a differentiable function of x such that the composite function y is equals to f of g of x means what? Here y मध्ये कोण आहे तर u आहे आणि u मध्ये काय तर g आहे. In this way, therefore we can write this as a y is equals to f of g of x is a differentiable function of x, then dy by dx is equals to, मग काय dy by dx, first we differentiate this with respect to u, y with respect to u, but what is in u? U is in u there are the x variables, therefore it is a du by dx. पुन्हा एकदा. Okay, now here y is equals to f of u, therefore we find out the dy by dx is equals to dy by dx is equals to dy by du. Okay, into, but in u there is one more function which is in a variable of the x, and therefore we differentiate this u with respect to x, therefore dy by dx is equals to dy by du into du by dx. बऱ्याचदा हा रूल लक्षात ठेवण्यासाठी तुम्ही 4-5 वेळा प्रॅक्टिस केली लिहिता ते तर तुम्हाला ते सहज लक्षात येईल. तो या नेहमीच्या त्या टर्म्स असतात त्या आपल्याला लिहायच्याच असतात. यानंतर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ पॅरामेट्रिक फंक्शन, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ द इन्व्हर्स फंक्शन आहे. ओके, given that y is equals to f of u and u is equals to g of x. Okay, y is a function of u and u is a function of g. We assume that u is not a constant function. Okay, so constant nahi hai, otherwise it's a derivative 0. Let there be a small increment in the value of x, say delta x. As x changes, then y also changes. Then delta u and the delta y are the corresponding increments in u and y respectively. Increments means what? There is a small change. Okay, as delta x, delta u and delta y are the small increment in x, u and y respectively, such that delta x is not equals to 0, delta u is not equals to 0 and delta y is not equal to 0. Okay, हे जो सुरुवातीचा हा डायलॉग आहे तो मात्र तुम्हाला तो लक्षातच ठेवायला पाहिजे. आणि इट्स अ व्हेरी इझी, 2-3 वेळा तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिस केली तर तुम्हाला हे लिहिता येईल. पण यानंतर दिस इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट स्टेटमेंट. व्हॉट इज दॅट? डेल्टा वाय बाय डेल्टा एक्स इज इक्वल्स टू डेल्टा वाय अपॉन डेल्टा यू इनटू डेल्टा यू बाय डेल्टा एक्स. आणि हेच काय तर तुम्हाला थेरम जेव्हा प्रूव्ह करायला येतो त्याच्यात इथे दिलेलंच असतं, त्यावरनं तुम्ही हे इथे डेल्टाच्या लँग्वेजमध्ये इथे लिहू शकता. टेकिंग द लिमिट ॲज डेल्टा एक्स ऑन delta x tends to 0 on both sides, then you will get limit delta x tends to 0, delta y by delta x is equals to limit delta x tends to 0, delta y by delta u into limit delta x tends to 0, delta u by delta x. Okay, as a delta x tends to 0, we get delta x the 0 असेल तर then delta u must be the 0, that is the u is a continuous function of x, therefore we can write this limit delta x tends to 0 for this delta y by delta x is equals to limit delta u tends to 0. म्हणजे इथे काय की आपण जसं इथे लिमिट we are taking the limit as throughout the whole the limit as delta x tends to 0, but here is a y is a function of u, but as x tends to 0 then u must be tends to 0 because in u मध्ये काय तर x आहे, u contains the variable x, therefore we replace here delta x tends to 0 by the delta u tends to 0 and keep this term as it is. Okay, since y is a differentiable function of u and u is a differential function of x, y मध्ये u आहे, u मध्ये x आहे, and therefore limit delta u tends to 0, delta y by delta u is equals to dy by dx. This is one. Next, limit delta x tends to 0, delta u by delta x is equals to du by dx. म्हणजे काय limit on the RHS exists and hence limit on LHS also exists. Therefore from 1 and 2 we can write, म्हणजे इथे आपण काय लिहिणार, this is written as dy by du and into du by dx. Okay. Now, in this expression, that is RHS of the third exists, it is a finite. It implies that the LHS of third also exists. And what is that? It is also finite. Limit delta x tends to 0, delta y by delta x is equals to dy by dx. Okay. हे 2-3 वेळा तुम्ही जर लिहिलं तर 100% तुम्हाला तो रूल लक्षात राहील का की हा रूल सगळ्यात इम्पॉर्टंट आहे मात्र. ओके. आता यानंतर अजून एक फॉर्म्युलांची यादी आहे. y is here is a y on this column and here is a dy by dx. Okay. But the y is equals to f of x raised to n. Then what's its a derivative? म्हणजे आहे त्या फंक्शनचा आपण पॉवरचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढत असतो इथे n into f of x raised to n minus 1. Okay. n into x raised to f of x raised to n minus 1 into f dash of x. यापूर्वी कसं होतं आपल्याला इथे x raised to n चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आपण काढत होतो. बट here is not x raised to n, here is f of x raised to n. मग या पॉवरचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढणार n into f of x raised to n minus 1 into त्यामध्ये कोण आहे अजून कॉम्पोजिट कोण झालेला आहे तर f of x आहे. मग त्या f of x चा इंटू डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढणार. अगेन वी हॅव फाइंड आउट दी डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ रूट एक्स. रूट एक्सचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय होता 1/2 टाइम्स रूट एक्स. ओके. ती आधीची यादी मी तुम्हाला जी सांगितली ती तुम्हाला लक्षात ठेवायची. The derivative of root x is a 1/2 times root x. Yes, here is a 1/2 times root x. पण या root x मध्ये अजून कोण आहे तर f of x आहे म्हणून आपण into f dash of x. ही सगळी जर यादी जर तुम्ही अशी बघितली तर प्रत्येकाला f dash of x ने मल्टिप्लाइड केलेलं आहे. ओके. 1/f of x raised to n. यापूर्वी पण आपण डेरिव्हेटिव्ह पाहिला होता. 1/x raised to n चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. What was that? Minus n upon x raised to n plus 1. In a similar way, minus n upon f of x raised to n plus 1 into यामध्ये अजून कोण आहे तर f of x आहे म्हणून त्याने into f dash of x लिहायचं. ओके. what is the derivative of sin of x is a cos of x. no problem. पण इथे कोण आहे तर इथे अजून वेगळा कॉम्पोजिट फंक्शन असणार आहे. therefore derivative of sin of f of x is a cos of f of x into f dash of x. what's the derivative of cos of f of x? cos चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह माहिती आहे आपल्याला minus sin x. but here is not the x, here is another function other than x. Therefore, derivative of cos of f of x is a minus sin of f of x into derivative of this f of x, that is f dash of x. Derivative of tan of f of x. मग tan चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय? tan x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आपल्याला माहिती आहे. The derivative of tan x is a sec square x. Yes, here is a sec square x. पण इथे काय तर f of x आहे. Therefore, it is a sec square f of x into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. Okay. Derivative of sec x is a sec x into tan x. Okay, no problem. Sec of f of x into tan of f of x. Okay. पण इथे x नाही आहे. Other than x आहे. Therefore, it is a into f dash of x. Next here, cot of f of x minus cosec square f of x into f dash of x. Okay. Cot of x are derivative minus cosec square x. But here other than the x, therefore we have written here f dash of x. Cosec f of x. Again, same thing is here. This. पुन्हा रिपीट आहे मायनस कोसेक एफ ऑफ एक्स इंटू कॉट ऑफ एफ ऑफ एक्स म्हणजे कोसेक एक्स सारखाच डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय तो कोसेक एक्स चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह मायनस कोसेक एक्स इंटू कॉट एक्स. ओके. इंटू डेरिव्हेटिव्ह तिथे काय करत असतो तिथे आपण एक्स चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह करत असतो. डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ एक्स इज 1 पण इथे काय एफ ऑफ एक्स आहे म्हणून तिथे आपण लिहित नाही. बट हिअर इज अनदर फंक्शन अदर दॅन एक्स. देअरफॉर इट्स अ डेरिव्हेटिव्ह इज अ एफ डॅश ऑफ एक्स. डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ ए रेस टू एफ ऑफ एक्स. ए रेस टू एक्स चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय the a raised to x into log a. Okay. But here is a raised to f of x. Therefore, its a derivative is a raised to f of x into log of a into, again, f dash of x. Okay. Next, e raised to f of x. Okay. Okay. Again, here the derivative of e raised to f of x is e raised to f of x into f dash of x. Next is a e raised to, here is again the derivative of log of f of x. Log of x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय तर 1 upon x. Okay. And hence the derivative of log of f of x is 1 upon f of x into, again, f dash of x. Again, derivative of log of f of x to the base a. Okay. मग याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह फाइंड आउट करण्याचा आपण काय करतो त्याचा बेस चेंज करतो which can be written as, again, मगाशी मी सांगितलं होतं की log of f of x and here is a log of a. Again, the derivative of log of f of x, which is the 1 upon f of x. Okay. And the derivative of f of x is the f dash of x. Okay. Here in the bracket, only we have written instead of x, there is a f of x. Okay. Now again, I will explain the list of this derivative. This was the first list before the composite function y is equals to f of x. It's a derivative dy by dx is equals to f dash of x. Therefore, this is x raised to n. Okay. Its a derivative is a normal, which is the n into x raised to n minus 1. But whenever there is a y is equals to f of x raised to n, then find out the derivative of this power, which is the n into f of x raised to n minus 1. म्हणजे याच्यासारखाच डेरिव्हेटिव्ह इथे फाइंड आउट करणार. इंटू मात्र याला कशाने मल्टिप्लाइड करणार, f dash of x ने. पण हे केव्हा करणार, when there is a term other than x. Okay. पुन्हा 1 upon x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह minus 1 upon x square. Okay. And in a similar way, the derivative of for the function, if it is a 1 upon f of x, then it is a minus 1 upon f of x square into f dash of x. Okay. Next, the इथे parallel असणारा function कोणता, 1 upon f of x raised to n. Its a derivative is a minus n upon x raised to n plus 1. Similarly, 1 upon f of x raised to n. Its a derivative is minus n into f dash of x upon f of x raised to n plus 1. म्हणजे या दोघांचं तुम्हाला comparison करता येईल. Okay. Next, the derivative of root x. Here the derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 times root x. Again, the derivative of root of f of x. What is here? 1 upon 2 times root of f of x into derivative of f of x. Okay. Next, derivative of sin x is, here is a cos x, but the derivative of sin of f of x, similarly, cos of f of x into f dash of x. इथे काय तर नुसता x होता, पण x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किती असतो, तो 1 असतो. cos of x into 1, which is the derivative of x. म्हणजे किती येणार, cos of x येणार. But here there is another function other than x. Therefore, derivative of sin of f of x is a cos of f of x into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. Next, derivative of cos of x, which is the minus sin x. इथे देखील आपण डेरिव्हेटिव्ह x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढत असतो, but into करून. But the derivative of x is 1, म्हणून तो आपण लिहित नाही. But here we don't know the function. Therefore, we write here the derivative of cos of f of x is the minus sin of f of x. Yes, it's a trivial. But what about this f of x? म्हणून आपण इथे other than the x असेल into f dash of x करत असतो. Derivative of tan of x is a sec square x. Okay. Derivative of tan of x is a sec square x. Similarly, derivative of tan of f of x is a sec square f of x into f dash of x. Okay. Next is a derivative of sec x is a, here is a sec x into tan x, and similarly here the derivative of sec of f of x is a sec of f of x into tan of f of x into f dash of x similarly. Okay. इथे पुन्हा I will explain here. The derivative of sec x is a sec x into tan x. Okay. Next, the derivative of, here is a cot x. It is cot, so term sec x, cosec x given. Derivative of cosec x is a minus cosec x into cot x. But what about the derivative of cosec f of x? It is a minus cosec f of x into cot of f of x into f dash of x. Okay. Derivative of cot x. Okay. Derivative of cot x is a minus cosec square. But what about the derivative of cot of f of x? It's a minus cosec square f of x as it is into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. What about the e raised to x? Derivative of e raised to x is the e raised to x. No problem. Here is a derivative of e raised to x. E raised to f of x. E raised to f of x into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. Similarly, a raised to x, its a derivative is a raised to x into log of a. And here, a raised to f of x, it's a derivative. त्याचा derivative किती येणार? त्याच्यासारखाच. A raised to f of x into log a, but here is f of x into f dash of x. Okay. Derivative of log of x is 1 upon x. Okay. Derivative of log of x is 1 upon x. Similarly, log of f of x is a 1 upon f of x into the derivative of this f of x is f dash of x. Similarly, here the derivative of log of x to the base a is 1 upon x into log a. And here log of f of x to the base a is f dash of x upon f of x into log a in this way. Okay. हीच यादी प्रत्येकदा तुम्ही कंपॅरिझन करून जर बघितली, then you will get the idea how to find out the derivative of the composite function. Now we'll start the solved examples. सर्व सॉल्ड एक्झाम्पल्स हे इम्पॉर्टंट असतात. बोर्डच्या परीक्षेला इव्हन सीईटीला देखील विचारले जातात प्रश्न. अँड सायमल्टेनियसली मी एनसीईआरटीचा देखील मॅथमॅटिक्स फॉर द 12th स्टँडर्ड घेत आहे. त्याचे देखील लिंक मी माझ्या या सर्व व्हिडिओजमध्ये देणार आहे. जे माझे व्हिडिओज एनसीईआरटीसाठी अपलोड झाले तुम्ही ते बघू शकताय. ओके. नाउ डिफरन्शिएट दी फॉलोइंग विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स. y इज इक्वल्स टू रूट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वेअर प्लस 5. ओके. Now here y is equals to root of x square plus 5. मग आपल्याला माहिती आहे की suppose that here y is equals to इथे जर root x राहिला असता, then what is the derivative? Its a derivative is a dy by dx. The derivative of root x is a 1 upon 2 times root x. Okay, 1 upon 2 times root x. मग हा derivative कसा काढतो मी पुन्हा ते इथे एकदा पुन्हा तुम्हाला सांगतो की root x means what? x raised to 1 upon 2. It's a derivative काढताना काय करतो ही पॉवर आपण पुढे आणत असतो आणि त्या या पॉवर मधनं -1 करत असतो. Therefore here you will get 1 upon 2 x raised to -1 upon 2, then you will get 1 upon 2 times root x. Okay. In a similar way, पण इथे काय की root x आहे का, इथे x नाहीये, इथे other than x means what? x square plus 5 and this is the function. Okay. Therefore whenever it is like this, y is equals to a root of f of x. मग याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढायचा असेल तर then what is it? It's a dy by dx. dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 2 times root of this f of x into ddx of this f of x, which is the f dash of x. Okay. But what is this f of x? f of x means what? x square plus 5. And what is the f dash of x? म्हणजे x square plus 5 चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. x square चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किती येणार? तर 2x येणार. आणि 5 is the constant. Its a derivative is a 0 in this way. बघा ते. Differentiate this with respect to x. Therefore dy by dx is equals to ddx of in root of x square plus 5. Okay. Now here is a dy by dx. मी मगाशी सांगितलं तुम्हाला. What is the derivative of root of x? Is 1 upon 2 times root x. What is the derivative of y is equals to root of f of x? Is 1 upon 2 times root of f of x. Is 1 upon 2 times root of, as it is this quantity, into f dash of x into ddx of x square plus 5. म्हणजे इथे रॅडिकंड साइड मध्ये जे असेल त्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. What is the derivative of x square? The derivative of x square is 2x and derivative of constant is 0. And hence dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 2 in root of x square plus 5 into 2x, and 2 get cancelled, and hence you are getting the answer dy by dx is equals to x upon in root of x square plus 5. कुठला फॉर्म्युला आपण इथे अप्लाय केला? Apply here the dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 2 root of f of x into f dash of x. What is the f of x here? f of x is x square plus 5. Okay. Now the next example. Y is equals to sine of log x. मग इथे पुन्हा कसं? इथे suppose that here is a y is equals to इथे sin x राहिला असता. Suppose. Then it implies that it's a derivative dy by dx is equals to cos of x. Okay. But here is a y is equals to sine of, what is that? f of x. Okay. Then what about its a derivative? त्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किती येणार? dy by dx is equals to cos of, here is a f of x into the derivative of f of x is a f dash of x. In a similar way, here what we have, आपल्याला काय दिले त्याने? y is equals to sine of, what is here? In bracket log of x. Okay, here is a log of x. Therefore, it's a dy by dx. मग याचा dy by dx किती येणार? तर साइनचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किती असतो? तर cos. Here is a cos of in bracket log x into f dash of x म्हणजे log of x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. What is the derivative of log of x? It is a 1 upon x, and hence the answer is dy by dx is equals to cos of log x upon x in a similar way. पुन्हा प्रत्येकदा आपण असे लिहिणार, we have y is equals to sin of log x. Then differentiate this with respect to x. Therefore, dy by dx is equals to ddx of sin of log x. Okay. मग sin of log x चा derivative. It's a cos of log x. पण इथे नुसता x आहे का? नाही. Here we have to apply the formula. dy by dx is equals to cos of f of x into f dash of x. म्हणजे log of x चा derivative. ddx of log of x. Derivative of log of x is 1 upon x. And hence, we have the answer. dy by dx is equals to cos of log x. Cos of log x into 1. This is the cos of log x divided by x, and this is the answer. Okay. Now the next problem. Y is equals to e raised to tan x. Again, जर माझा फंक्शन जर असा राहिला असता, y is equals to e raised to x. Then what about its a derivative? Its a derivative is a dy by dx is equals to e raised to x. Into derivative of x करत असतो इथे आपण, but derivative of x is 1. आणि मग ते आपण लिहित नाही. But suppose that here my function is like this, e raised to f of x. फॉर्म्युलांच्या यादीमध्ये देखील आहे ते. Therefore, it's a derivative dy by dx is equals to, what's its a derivative? E raised to f of x, first of all, into this derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. In a similar way, आता मी काय करणार? Y is equals to e raised to tan x. Okay, y is equals to e raised to tan x. Then what about its a derivative? dy by dx is equals to, y is equals to e raised to tan x a derivative, that is a e raised to tan x into f dash of x. म्हणजे काय? या फंक्शनचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह म्हणजे टॅनचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. What about the derivative of tan x, which is the sec square x? Okay. Similarly here, y is equals to e raised to tan x. Differentiate this with respect to x. ddx of e raised to tan x. E raised to tan x into derivative of ddx of tan x, which is the sec square x. Okay. प्रत्येकदा आपल्याला याच फॉर्म मध्ये ते लिहायचं असतं आन्सर. Therefore, dy by dx is equals to sec square x into e raised to tan x. Now next is a log of x raised to 5 plus 4. Again here, I will compare here this example in this way. Y is equals to, मला जर समजा log x चा derivative find out करायचा राहिला असता, then what about its a derivative? We know the derivative of log x, which is the 1 upon x. Okay. But here is a y is equals to, माझा function कसा आहे? Y is equals to log of, here is a f of x. That it implies that it's a derivative dy by dx is equals to 1 upon f of x into this derivative of this f of x, which is the f dash of x. हे फॉर्म्युलांच्या यादीमध्ये देखील याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आहे, तुम्ही तो बघू शकताय. Similarly here, what is my function here? Y is equals to log of x raised to 5 plus 4. And then for it implies that it's a derivative dy by dx is equals to, first of all काय? 1 upon f of x. Similarly 1 upon इथे किती येणार? x raised to 5 plus 4 into derivative of x raised to 5. It's a 5 x raised to 4. ही पॉवर पुढे घेणार आणि त्याच्यात 1 मायनस करणार. It is a 5 x raised to 4 and derivative of constant 4 is a 0, and therefore dy by dx is equals to 1 into 5 raised to x raised to 5 into x raised to 4 is a 5 into x raised to 4 upon x raised to 5 plus 4. इथे पुन्हा तुम्ही बघू शकता y is equals to log of x raised to 5 plus 4. Differentiate this with respect to x. Therefore, ddx of log of x raised to 5 plus 4 is a dy by dx is equals to 1 upon x raised to 5 plus 4 into ddx of x raised to 5 plus 4. It's a derivative of 5x raised to 4. Normal multiplication, and hence you have the answer. Next is a y is equals to 5 raised to 3 cos x minus 2. Again, I had the function. What type of this function is a y is equals to a raised to x. Then what about its a derivative? It's a derivative dy by dx is equals to a raised to x into log of a. Okay. Therefore, I had the function y is equals to, what type of the function? a raised to f of x असेल तर then what's it's a dy by dx? It's a dy by dx is equals to a raised to f of x, okay, into log of a into the derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. Okay, मला काय प्रॉब्लेम काय आहे माझा y is equals to what is that 5 raised to 3 cos x minus 2. It implies that it's a derivative is then 5 raised to 3 cos x minus 2, okay, into log of काय येणार इथे log of 5. Okay, now I will write here the derivative of 3 cos x minus 2. What about the derivative of cos x is a minus sign. Therefore, it is a minus 3 sin x. Okay, and the derivative of constant 2 is a 0. Therefore, this is the answer. आता इथेच ते बघा y is equals to 5 raised to 3 cos x minus 2. Differentiate this with respect to x. हे प्रत्येकदा हे सेंटेन्स इथे लिहायचं आहे. dy by dx is equals to ddx of 5 raised to 3 cos x minus 2. And then hence it's a derivative is a 5 raised to 3 cos x minus 2 into log of 5. Okay, into ddx of 3 cos x minus 2. But what is the derivative of 3 cos x? Derivative of cos x is a minus sin x, and hence it is a minus 3 sin x. Derivative of 2 is a 0, and overall we write here dy by dx is equals to minus 3 sin x into 5 raised to 3 cos x minus 2 into log of 5, and this is the answer. Okay. Now the next problem. Y is equals to 3 upon 3x square minus 7 raised to 5. Okay. पुन्हा इथे कसं तर फंक्शन बघावं दे y is equals to या प्रकारे आता आपला फंक्शन तुम्ही फॉर्म्युलांची यादी जर बघितली हियर इज अ 1 upon x raised to n. मला याचा जर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढायचा असेल तर पुन्हा ही पॉवर आपण न्यूमरेटरला आणू. Therefore it is a minus n and x raised to minus n minus 1. तर x raised to minus n minus 1 मग तीच पॉवर आपण डिनोमिनेटरला आणणार तो x and it will become x raised to n plus 1. Okay, this is the derivative. Now we have the function. What type of the function? This is y is equals to 1 upon f of x raised to n. It implies that it's a derivative. Dy by dx is equals to, what about it's a derivative? It's a minus n upon f of x raised to n plus 1 into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. Okay, and suppose that now here we have this type of the example, and that is a 3 upon, okay, 3 upon इथे किती 2x square minus 7 raised to 5. Okay, then what about its a derivative? It's a derivative dy by dx is equals to, okay, minus sign इथे 3 into whatever that here power किती थी 5a upon f of x raised to n plus 1 means what? There will be the 6 and up with 2x square minus 7. Here is the 6 into derivative of 2x square minus 7. What is the derivative of 2x square? 4x. Derivative of 7 is 0. Therefore, I will write here 4x and then simplify this. Okay. In a similar way, y is equals to 3 upon 2x square minus 7. Bracket raised to 5. Now differentiate this with respect to x. Therefore, ddx of 3 upon 2x square minus 7 bracket raised to 5. 3 बाहेर घेणार, it's a constant. That's the ddx of 1 upon 2x square minus 7 bracket raised to 5. त्याच फॉर्म्युलेनुसार त्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह minus n upon f of x raised to n plus 1 into f dash of x. In a similar way, 3 is here. Minus n means what? Minus 5. 2x square minus 7 raised to n plus 1 means what? 5 plus 1, that is a 6 into ddx of 2x square minus 7. What's the derivative of 2x square? Is a 4x. Derivative of 7 is 0. It's a constant. And here multiplication करना 15 into 4, that is a 16. And therefore dy by dx is equals to minus 60x upon 2x square minus 7 bracket raised to 6. Okay. पुन्हा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकताय. Okay. Now the next problem. This is the question number 2. Now the question number 2. Differentiate the following with respect to x. First problem. Y is equals to root of sine of x cube. Again, what type of this is? That is a y is equals to, first is root x. Okay. Then its a derivative is a dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 2 root x. Okay. But here it's other than x. But what is that other than x? Y is equals to root of sine of x cube. Okay. Then its a derivative is a dy by dx is equals to, first 1 upon 2 times root x means what? 1 upon 2 in root of sine of x cube. Okay. Into f dash of x. But what is here? F dash of x. F dash of means what? Sine of x cube चा derivative. Okay. आता sine of x cube चा derivative किती येणार? तर cos of x cube. पण इथे नुसता x आहे का? cos x आहे का? तर sin x जर राहिला असता, then its a derivative is a cos x. But here is a sine of x cube. Its a derivative is a cos of x cube. Again, we have to write the derivative of this cubic term. And its a derivative is a 3x square. म्हणजे आपण 3 वेळा इथे dy by dx multiplied करतो. Okay, first this is the derivative 1 upon 2 times root of f of x into f dash of x. पण या f of x मध्ये देखील पुन्हा फंक्शन आहे, which is the x cube. Sine of x cube चा derivative cos of x cube into ddx of this 3x square. Okay. या पूर्वीच्या एक्झाम्पल्स मध्ये आपलं सेकंड स्टेप मध्ये आपलं आन्सर इथे संपत होतं. पुढे आपण याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढतो and next we take the third one. Okay. Similarly here y is equals to sine of root of sine of x cube. Differentiate this with respect to x. 1 upon 2 times बघा तो फॉर्म्युला तसाच आहे. 1 upon 2 times root of f of x means what? Root of sine of x cube into ddx of sine of x cube. मग इथे साइन ऑफ एक्स क्यूबचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आपण काय करतो? इथे पॉवरचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढतो. व्हॉट इज द डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ साइन एक्स? इज अ कॉस एक्स. सिमिलरली डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ साइन ऑफ एक्स क्यूब इज अ कॉस ऑफ एक्स क्यूब इनटू ddx ऑफ, हियर इज अदर दॅन एक्स, देअरफॉर इनटू ddx ऑफ एक्स क्यूब. या प्रकारे असं. ओके. म्हणजे आपण मगाशी जे काही एक्झाम्पल्स बघितले तो टाइप इथे आहे. ddx ऑफ साइन ऑफ एक्स क्यूब त्यामध्ये सिंपल डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ साइन ऑफ एक्स क्यूब म्हणजे फंक्शन चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह साइनचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह cos of x cube into again the ddx of x cube. या प्रकारे इथे वन मोर स्टेप्स आपल्याला पुन्हा एक्स्ट्रा इथे झालेले. Therefore finally we find out the derivative of x cube is a 3x square and normal multiplication आहे, that is a 3x square into cos of x cube upon 2 in root of sine of x cube, and hence the dy by dx is equals to 2x square cos of x cube upon 2 in root of x cube in this way. Now the next example, y is equals to cot square x cube. आता पुन्हा त्याच प्रकारे. Okay. The derivative of cot of. आता इथे cot square आहे बघा. Cot square means what? The function raised to n. That is y is equals to first x raised to n. Then what's its a derivative? N times x raised to n minus 1. But suppose that here y is equals to f of x raised to, आता इथे पॉवरचा आपण इथे विचार करणार. Then what's its a derivative? Its a derivative is a, first find out the derivative of this power, f of x raised to this bracket raised to n minus 1 into derivative of this f of x, which is the f dash of x. Similar thing आपण इथे करणार आहोत. What is here? Cot square x cube. Now differentiate this with respect to x. ddx of cot square x cube. हा cot square x cube can be written as cot of x cube bracket square. Okay. Similarly here, f of x raised to n. Here, cot of x cube. इथे आता f of x काय आला? The f of x is a cot of x cube bracket square. मग bracket square चा derivative कसा असतो? Its a derivative is n times f of x into f dash of x. Similarly, n is here. F of x is a cot of x cube into ddx of cot of x cube. आता cot of x cube चा derivative. नुसता cot x आहे का? नाही. मग cot of x cube चा derivative. It's a minus cosec square x cube. Again, here is other than x. म्हणून या x cube चा पण आपण इथे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढणार. पुन्हा 3 स्टेप्स इथे तयार होतात. आधीच्या क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 मध्ये फक्त आपल्या या 2च स्टेप्स होत्या. But here is a other than x. Therefore, it's a ddx of x cube. Okay. And normal multiplication. इथे x cube चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किती? तर तो 3x square. Okay. आणि 3 into 2, it's a minus 6. And this is the x square. Minus 6x square cot of x cube into cosec square x cube. And this is the dy by dx. Okay. पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही बघू शकता. आधी पॉवरचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढतो आपण. That is the 2 times cot of x cube into ddx of cot of x cube. नुसता cot x आहे का? नाही. It's a cot of x cube. Therefore, we differentiate this. Cot of x cube, it's a minus cosec square x cube into ddx of again this x cube, which is the 3x square in this way. Next step, या examples मध्ये कशी आहे तर ती जास्त आहे. Okay. Now the next example. Y is equals to log of cos of x raised to 5. Suppose that जर असं एक्झाम्पल राहिलं असतं y is equals to only log x, then what's it's a dy by dx? It's a dy by dx is equals to 1 upon x. Okay, but here is a y is equals to log of f of x. असं राहिलं असतं तर then it's a derivative is a dy by dx is equals to 1 upon f of x into here is a f dash of x. But here again we have the terms are like this. Y is equals to log of in bracket f of in bracket g of x in bracket g of x bracket complete. Then what about it's a derivative? It's a derivative first is dy by dx is equals to 1 upon f of 1 upon f of log of x. This is the first one. What about the next? पुढे f dash of g of x इथे. And lastly the g dash of x या प्रकारे. This is very important. किती functions आहेत? This first, second and third. First is dy by dx is equals to 1 upon f of g of x into derivative of this f of g of x, which is the f dash of g of x, into again the derivative of this g of x, which is the g dash of x. Similarly here, see this here. ddx of log of cos of x raised to 5 means what? Again, first is, what is here f of x? F of x is a cos of x raised to 5. Therefore, its a derivative is 1 upon cos of x raised to 5 into ddx of cos of x raised to 5. आता cos of x raised to 5 हा काय झाला? f of x. मग याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किती? f dash of g of x. Cos of x raised to 5 चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह minus sin of x raised to 5. Now, what about here g? G is a x raised to 5 into g dash of x into ddx of x raised to 5. What is the derivative of x raised to 5? 5 x raised to 4. And hence the answer dy by dx is equals to minus tan of x raised to 5 into this sin of x raised to 5 upon cos of x raised to 5. त्याचं काय तयार होणार? tan of x raised to 5. Derivative of x raised to 5, 5x raised to 4. And overall, you will get dy by dx is equals to minus 5x raised to 4 tan of x raised to 5. And hence the answer. पुन्हा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकता. First, originally या टाइपचा आपल्याला फंक्शन होता. आपण नंतर या टाइप मध्ये गेलेलो होतो. dy by dx is equals to log of f of x. इट्स अ 1 upon f of x into f dash of x. परंतु याहून पुढे अजून एक स्टेप आपली पुढे, that is y is a function of log of x. Log of x is a function of f of x and f of x is a function of g of x. मग याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह dy by dx is equals to first of all 1 upon f of g of x into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of g of x, into derivative of this g of x, that is nothing but the g dash of x. ज्याला हे समजलं त्याला टोटली या क्वेश्चनचं आन्सर समजेल. ओके, नाव दी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. y is equals to x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 4 into x plus cos of x bracket raised to 3. Now what about here? This is the u into v. मग u into v product rule आपण इथे अप्लाय करणार. मी मगाशीच तुम्हाला सांगितलं की what about the product rule? y is equals to u into v. It implies that it's a derivative dy by dx is equals to पहिलं जसं ठेवणार दुसऱ्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह which is the dv by dx. नेक्स्ट दुसरा जसा पहिल्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह या प्रकारे. इट्स व्हेरी सिंपल. पण डेरिव्हेटिव्ह कसा, तर तो कॉम्पोजिट फंक्शन आहे, त्याच्यानुसार तुम्हाला ते डेरिव्हेटिव्ह फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे. आता या पूर्वीचे जे काही सगळे एक्झाम्पल्स तुम्हाला एकदम डिटेलमध्ये समजले असतील तर इथे रूल आपण आता अप्लाय करणार आहोत. म्हणजे काय, तर प्रॉडक्ट रूल. मात्र डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आपल्या नेहमीच्या त्या पद्धतीने असणार आहे. y is equals to x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 4 into in bracket x plus cos of x bracket raised to 3. Now differentiate this with respect to x. ddx of in bracket x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 4 into in bracket x plus cos x bracket raised to 3. Now first, this is the u, derivative of ddx of v, that is in bracket x plus cos x bracket raised to 3 plus, again keep this as it is, ddx of first term, that is x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 4. म्हणजे हा रूल इथे आपण अप्लाय केला. Now we want to find out the derivative of x plus cos of x bracket raised to 3. आता फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इथे काय, इथे आपण रूल कुठला वापरणार, तर पॉवरचा रूल वापरणार. व्हॉट अबाउट हियर, y is equals to x raised to n. y is equals to x raised to n चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय, इट्स अ dy by dx is equals to n into x raised to n minus 1. पण इथे y is equals to x raised to n आहे का, नाही. Here we have y is equals to f of x bracket raised to n, and hence it's a derivative dy by dx is equals to n into here f of x bracket raised to n minus 1 into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. तो फॉर्म इथे आपण वापरणार. See this here. Keep this term as it is. The derivative of this power function, या पॉवरचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह, what is that, n into f of x bracket raised to n minus 1, 3 into x plus cos of x bracket raised to 2 into इथे बघा f dash of x आहे म्हणून x plus cos x चा देखील आपण इथे into डेरिव्हेटिव्ह करणार. In this way, this first term here ends here. Okay. पुढचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह माहिती आहे आपल्याला. What about the derivative of x is 1 and the derivative of cos x is a minus sin x. Same thing आपण यासाठी इथे देखील आपण अप्लाय करणार. ओके, see this here. इथे आपण आता अप्लाय करणार. See this here. x plus cos of x bracket cube. पुढे बघा इथे x plus cos of x bracket cube. Here is a green underline. Okay. x plus cos of x bracket cube. Okay. ddx of x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 4. म्हणजे काय, y is equals to f of x bracket raised to n. पॉवरचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 4 पुढे आणणार. Yes, we have the here 4 bracket raised to 3, 4 minus 1, that is a 3, 4 into याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढला आपण, ddx of x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 4, 4 into x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 3 into f dash of x होता into आतल्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह into ddx of x cube plus 2x minus 3. And what about the derivative of x cube? is a 3x square, and the derivative of 2x, derivative of x is 1, 2 into 1 is 2, and derivative of minus 3, it's a constant, its a derivative is a 0, and here it is written, it is the x plus cos of x bracket cube as it is 4 into x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket is to 3, and the derivative of x cube is a 3x square plus 2. Okay. Next normal multiplication आहे that is a 3 हा constant आपण पुढे घेतलेला आहे. 3 into in bracket x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket is to 4 x plus cos x bracket square into 1 minus sin x. Okay. Next या remaining terms आपण इथे लिहिलेले आहे. What is your 4? 4 पुढे घेतलेला आहे. 3x square plus 2, then x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket cube, x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket cube, and the lastly in bracket x plus cos x bracket cube, it is here. Okay. पुन्हा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकताय. मेन काय की फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी अप्लाय हियर दी प्रॉडक्ट रूल. ओके. प्रॉडक्ट रूल केल्यानंतर फर्स्ट फंक्शन डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ सेकंड प्लस सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ द फर्स्ट. याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढताना वी अप्लाय हियर दी पॉवर रूल, that is x raised to n, that is f of x raised to n, n into f of x raised to n minus 1 into ddx of, okay, ddx of x cos x, the derivative, okay, that is a derivative of x is 1 and the cos x is a minus sign. The सर्व terms आपण इथे लिहिलेले आहेत. It's here. The red ink मी इथे केलेले आहे. You can understand this. Okay. Next, या बाबतीत ग्रीन मध्ये आपण इथे बघणार x plus cos of x cube into ddx of x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket is to 4. मग x cube here, x plus cos of x cube as it is, याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 4 times x cube plus 2x minus 3 bracket is to 3 into ddx of x cube plus 2x minus 3. पुन्हा तोच डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आपण x cube चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 3x square, 2x चा 2 येणार, 3 चा 0, and the other terms are as it is, normal simplification, and we get the answer here. Okay. Okay. Now we take the next question. Y is equals to, in bracket 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 4. Okay. Into in root of x plus in root of tan x. Okay. Now here again the product of the two functions. It means y is equals to u into v. It implies that dy by dx is equals to, what is here? U into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u. Okay. या प्रकारे. Similarly here y is equals to 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 4 into in root of x plus root of tan x. इथे ddx. पुन्हा आपण तिथे product rule इथे normally apply केलेला आहे. First is as it is derivative of the second, okay, plus second derivative of the first. आता याचा derivative काढताना first of all, what is here? Root form. What is that? Y is equals to, I will write here, a root of f of in bracket g of x. Okay. Yeah, form. Y is equals to in root of f of g of x. मग याचा dy by dx काढताना कसं? It's a dy by dx is a dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 2 root of f of in bracket, okay, yeah, in bracket f of g of x bracket is completed, okay, into derivative of this f of g of x, which is the f dash of g of x, f dash of, okay, yeah, f dash of g of x, and lastly the derivative of g of x, which is the g dash of x. Okay. Now see this here. ddx of root of f of g of x. First is a derivative of this root of quantity is 1 upon 2 times in root of x plus root of tan x into derivative of x plus root of tan x. Okay. Plus पुढे in root of x plus root of tan x as it is here. See this here is a red. Okay. Server terms. This is the red. Now next is a green. See this here. Green is there. With a green चालू होणार. That is in root of this quantity power a. Its a derivative of 4 times in bracket 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 3. Okay. Into ddx of 1 plus cos square x into ddx of 1 plus cos square x. Okay. These are the two terms. Now see this here. 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 4 as it is. I had written here red. Sorry. Red. 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 4. It's as it is. 1 upon 2 in root of x plus root of tan x as it is. Into ddx of x plus root of tan x. Derivative of x is 1. Root of tan x means what? Root of f of x. Means what? 1 upon 2 times root of f of x into ddx of f of x. And what is the derivative of f? This tan of x is the sec square x. Very important. Root of tan of x. It's a derivative is a derivative of root of f of x, which is 1 upon 2 times root of x into ddx of f of x, which is the tan x. This is again important. Okay. आता green बघूया. This term, that is the root of x plus root of tan x as it is. This is the green. Okay. A green there. Next, 4 times 1 plus cos square x bracket cube as it is. Okay. We want to find out the derivative of 1 plus cos of x bracket square. Yes, we will find out it. What's the derivative of x? Is 1. Yes, it's a derivative is 1. Now the derivative of cos x. Cos of x bracket square means what? ddx of f of x raised to n, which is the 2 times cos x into ddx of this g of x. G of x आहे इथला. Its a derivative is a ddx of cos x, which is the minus sign. And therefore, I am writing here in a green ink. Okay, here. पुन्हा इथे तुम्ही repeat बघा. ddx of 1 is 0. ddx of cos square x पॉवरच्या नुसार डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढणार आपण याचा. It is nothing but the 2 times cos x into derivative of this g of x. Okay, which is the g dash of x या ठिकाणी. Okay, and the derivative of that cos x is the minus sign. पुन्हा बघा इथे नेक्स्ट स्टेप मध्ये त्याच टाइपच्या इंक मी इथे रिपीट होणार. सी दिस हियर 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 4. It is as it is. 1 upon 2 times in root of x plus root of tan x. Here is as it is. Next, this is the 1. Next, 1 upon root of tan x. 1 upon 2 times root of tan x. What's the derivative of tan x? Is a sec square x. Okay, this is as it is. What about the green here? The root of x plus root of tan x. Yes, it is as it is. 4 times in bracket 1 plus cos square x bracket cube. Yes, it is also. Sorry, here the green ink. Okay, here is a root of x plus root of tan x as it is. 4 times in bracket 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 3. Okay, and 2 times cos x as it is. And now the change is derivative of cos x is a minus sign and it is here. Okay, and next simplification. Okay, again I will take the derivative आता काढून झालेले फक्त आपला simplification करायचं असतं. 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 4. Yes, it is as it is. This term is as it is. Next, 1 upon 2 times in root of x plus root of tan x. Yes, It is again as it is. What about here simplification? 1 plus sec square x upon 2 times root of tan x. That is a 1 into 2 times root of tan x plus x square x. Okay, 2 times म्हणजे या root of 2 times root of tan x ने 1 ला multiplied करणार ते sec square मध्ये मिळवणार and that's nothing but the 2 root of tan x plus x square x upon denominator ला 2 root of tan x. Yes, we have clear it. What about the next? Here is the minus sign. Here plus च्या ऐवजी ते we have written here the minus sign green मध्ये. Okay. Next, in root of x plus root of tan x, this is the second one. 4, okay, in bracket 1 plus cos square x bracket cube. And what about here? 2 sin x into cos x. But the 2 sin x into cos x is a sin of 2 times x. Okay, ते term देखील इथे आपण घेतलेला आहे. Okay, now see this. These are the steps. Finally, 1 plus, पुन्हा इथे red मध्ये बघा, 1 plus cos square x bracket is to 4. Keep it as it is. Next, into 1, तसंच राहणार. Here numerator ला आहे into this term. Okay, what is that term? 2 times root of tan x plus x square x. Denominator ला काय काय आलेलं आहे? The denominator has 2 times root of x plus root of tan x. This 2 into 2, that become 4. Root of tan x पुढे लिहिला and the root of x plus root of tan x तो इथे लिहिला. And here the simplification. पुन्हा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकताय न्यूमरेटरचा पॉवर किती? The 4th power into 1 into 2 root of tan x plus x square, 2 root of tan x plus x square. न्यूमरेटरचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन केलेलं आहे आणि खाली डिनोमिनेटरचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन केलेलं आहे. 2 into 2, 4 root of tan x and root of x plus root of tan x minus 4. Okay, constant. प्रत्येकदा constant आपण पुढे लिहित असतो. 2 times sin x into cos x means what? Sin of 2x here. Okay, here is a sin of 2x clear. Next, 1 plus cos square x bracket cube. Here is 1 plus cos square bracket cube and the root of x plus root of tan x. It is here, and in this way we have the answer. Okay, see this again. Very nice example. Now the next example, question number 3. Question number 3, differentiate the following with respect to x. Here y is equals to log of x to the base 5 to the base 3. तर या टाइपच्या एक्झाम्पल्स मध्ये आपल्याला फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we want to change the base. Suppose that if we have y is equals to log of m to the base n, then we can change it like this. Log of m upon, here is a log of n. Okay. In a similar way, we have changed here. That is a log of x to the base 5. It can be written as first of all. हा change करतो आपण. That is a log of x upon log of 5. Log of 3 is as it is. Okay. This is the log of 3. Log of x upon log of 5. By using the rule log of m to the base n is equals to log of m upon log of n, we have written this log of 3 is as it is. Log of x to the base 5 can be written as log of x upon log of 5. Again, we know the rule, that is suppose that y is equals to, here is a log of m upon n, and that's equals to log of m minus, this is the log of n, and therefore here the log of 3, it's a log of x to the base 3. Okay, इथे डिव्हिजन रूल आपण इथे अप्लाय केलेला आहे. log of x, log of x to the base 3. Next is a log of 5 to the base 3, log of 5 to the base 3. This is the m upon n. Then you will get log of m minus log of n. Means what? Log of x to the base 3, log of 5 to the base 3. Okay. आता हे simplified form झालं. Now we will differentiate this. Again here we are applying the rule. What is that? आपल्याला त्याचा बेस हा e करायचा असतो. Again we apply the log of m upon log of n means what? Log of m to the base n means what? Log of m upon log of n. In a similar way here, log of log x, okay, log of log x upon log of 3, okay. हा इथे काय तर m आहे. This is the m and this is the m. Therefore, log of m means what? Log of log x upon log of 3. A simplified form. If you understand that its a derivative is very easy. Okay. Now differentiate this with respect to फक्त ह्याच रूल्स आहे ते वापर केलेला आहे. Now differentiate this with respect to x. The derivative of log x upon log 3. This log of 3 is a constant. Therefore, we take here 1 upon log of 3 into ddx of log x minus ddx of log of 5 to the base 3. This is the constant quantity. Its a derivative is a 0. That's a derivative. It's a 0. That is 0. But what about the derivative of log x? We know the derivative of, suppose that the y is equals to here, the derivative of log x. Its a derivative is a dy by dx is equals to 1 upon x. But the derivative of log x means what? Y is equals to ddx of log of, again here, f of x. Then its a derivative is a dy by dx is equals to 1 upon f of x into derivative of f of x is the f dash of x. Okay. Means what? 1 upon log of x into derivative of this log of x is the 1 upon x. आणि नंतर simplification केले. That is x into log of x into log of 3 and hence it's a dy by dx. पुन्हा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकता. मेन काय तर तुम्हाला हा log इथे समजला पाहिजे. What is your first of all log of x to the base 5 to the base 3. हा first of all आपण change करतो. That is a log of x upon log of 5. Then we apply the log of m upon log of n means what? Log of m minus log of n. Then again the simplification, log of m, that is a log of m to the base n means what? Log of m upon log of n. And this is a constant. Keep it as it is. Current derivative of constant is 0. Then differentiate. Log of log x a derivative. It's a 1 upon log x into derivative of log x, which is the 1 upon x. Okay. Now the next problem. Okay. Again here y is equals to log of e raised to 3x into 3x minus 4 raised to 2 by 3 upon cubic root of 2x plus 5. Again here the product of the two function y is equals to, suppose here y is equals to log of m into n, and therefore log of m plus log of n. Okay. In a similar way, इथे थोडं split up करणार. Simplification. What is here? Log of e raised to 3x into 3x minus 4 raised to 2 by 3 upon cubic root of 2x plus 5 raised to cubic. Means what? It is a raised to 1 by 3. But the first, here we apply the two rules. Again, log of m upon n means what? Log of m minus log of n. Okay, numerator multiplication upon the denominator. Log of m upon log of n means what? Log of m minus log of n means what? 2x plus 5 raised to 1 by 3. Again here the product rule. Log of m into n means what? Log of m plus log of n. That is a log of e raised to 3x plus log of e raised to log of 3x minus 4 raised to 2 by 3. कुठला rule वापरला इथे? Product rule. Again, I will write here that rule here. Log of m into n is equals to log of m plus log of n. Okay. Next, his step सगळ्यात important आहे. What is that? Log of e raised to f of x. E raised to f of x. Log of e raised to f of x is equals to, इथे base e असतो and its answer is a f of x. Similarly here, log of e raised to 3x. इथे base काय असणार आहे तर e असतो and therefore its answer is a 3x. Similarly here, log of e raised to f of x to the base e. इथे base e कुठेच दाखवत नाही, परंतु तो base जर नसेल e तर आपण तिथे e हा consider करतो. Okay, and therefore here is a 3x. 2 by 3 log of 3x minus 4. Okay, पुन्हा अजून एक rule. What about that? The log of m raised to n is equals to n times log of m. Okay, and this is the rule. Okay, n times. Similarly here, 2 by 3 log of 3x minus 4, 1 by 3 log of 2x plus 5, and the log of e is 1 here. That log of e is 1. Next, आपल्याला टोटल फंक्शन एकदम क्लिअर फॉर्मॅटमध्ये आपल्याला मिळालंय. सिम्प्लिफाईड झालेलं आहे. नाउ डिफरन्शिएट दिस विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x. Okay, therefore derivative of 3x ddx of 3x plus 2 by 3 log of 3x minus 4 minus 1 by 3 log of 2x plus 5. What about the derivative of 3x? Derivative of x is 1. 3 is a constant, multiplied constant, म्हणून तो 3 आपण बाहेर घेणार. And the derivative of x is 1. Okay, derivative of x is 1. 2 by 3 ddx of log of 3x minus 4. म्हणजे किती? What is the derivative of log of x is 1 upon x. Again 1 upon 3x minus 4 into ddx of composite. Log of f of x means what? It's a derivative of 1 upon, again I will write here one more steps. The y is equals to log of f of x. Then it's a derivative. dy by dx is equals to 1 upon f of x into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. Similarly here, ddx of log of 3x minus 4 is a 1 upon 3x minus 4 into ddx of 3x minus 4. Again 1 by 3, ddx of log of 2x plus 3 is a 1 upon 2x plus 5 into ddx of 2x plus 5. Okay, normal simplification is 3 into 1 is a 3. Next is a 2 by 3 into ddx of 3x minus 4. But what about the derivative of this 3x is a 3. आणि मग हा 3 आणि हा 3 काय होतो इथे कट होतो. Derivative of this 4 is a 0. Okay, next is the minus 1 by 3. 1 upon 2x plus 5, 1 upon 2x plus 5. What about the derivative of 2x is a 2 and those 2 इथे आहे. Derivative of 5 is a 0. पुन्हा मी एक्सप्लेन करणार. 3 into 1 is a 3. 2 by 3 into 1 upon 3x minus 4. ddx of 3x minus 4 is a 3. हा न्यूमरेटरचा 3 and denominator 3 get cancelled. You are getting only the 2 upon 3x minus 4. Next, minus 1 by 3 into 1 upon 2x plus 5, 1 upon 2x plus 5. ddx of 2x plus 5 is a 2 and hence minus 2 by 3 into 2x plus 5 and this is the answer. Okay, पुन्हा तुम्ही बघू शकताय. Now the next problem. Again log सगळे log form त्यांनी घेतलेले. Log मध्ये trigonometry इथे घेतलेले. Now here the important formula is first of all, that is 1 minus cos of a. 1 minus cos of a is equals to 2 sin square. 2 sin square, whatever the angle, divided by 2. And 1 plus cos of a is equals to whatever the angle divided by 2. It is a 1 plus cos of a is equals to 2 cos square a by, okay. Therefore, 1 minus cos of 3x upon 2. 1 minus cos of 3x upon 2 is 2 sine square. 3x upon 2 means what? 3x by 4. 1 plus cos of 3x upon 2 means what? 3x upon 4. That is the 2 cos square 3x upon 4. These 2 get cancelled. Sin square x upon cos square x is a tan square x. Tan square x and her root sign. Square and root sign get cancelled. And hence you are getting y is equals to log of tan of. A simplified केला आपण. Again, I will write here one more step. What is that? Okay. In root of sin square 3x upon 2 upon cos square 3x upon 2, bracket is completed, and you are getting in root of, what is that? Tan square 3x upon 2. Okay. Square and root get cancelled, and hence log of tan of 3x upon 3x, sorry, 4. There is a 4. Okay. Root and square get cancelled, you are getting the tan of 3x upon 4. Now differentiate this. Again, what is the function? Y is equals to log of f of x. What about its a derivative? 1 upon, it's a dy by dx. dy by dx is equals to 1 upon f of x into f dash of x. Okay. Similarly here, the derivative ddx of log of tan of 3x upon 4 is a 1 upon. This is the f of x. Okay. हा काय झाला तर तो f of x झाला 1 upon tan of 3x upon 4 into ddx of tan of 3x upon 4. What about the derivative of tan of 3x upon 4? Sec square 3x upon 4 into, again it is a composite. पुन्हा तो कसा आहे? नुसता tan x राहिला असता तर tan चा derivative sec square. But again there is a 3x upon 4 other than x into ddx of 3x upon 4. And what about the derivative of x is 1? That is a 3 into 1 is a 3. 3 by 4. Okay. That is y is equals to f of x in bracket g of x. या प्रकारे ते डबल डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आपण इथे फाइंड आउट करत असतो. Okay. Normal simplification है. Cot means what? Cos of 3x upon 4 upon sin of 3x upon 4. Sec square 3x upon 4 means what? It's a reciprocal 1 upon cos square 3x upon 4. Derivative of 3x by 4 is a 3 by 4. Okay. Next simplification. हे cos आणि इथला एक cos काय होणार? कट होणार. And here is a 4. हा 3 as it is आहे इथे. Okay. 4 means what? 2 in bracket 2 sin of 3x upon 4 into cos of 3x upon 4. Again, what about the sin of 2 sin theta into cos theta means what? Sin of 2 times theta. Okay. Here is a 2 sin theta into cos theta. Compact form, it is a sin of 2 times theta. मग जो काय अँगल आहे त्याला काय करणार? 2 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार. It's a 3x upon 4 and that is nothing but 3x upon 2. Okay. And therefore this is a 3 as it is, or 2 as it is. This is a sin of 3x upon 2. 2 times sin of 3x by 4 into cos of 3x by 2. That makes sin of 3x by 2. Sines are reciprocal. It's a cosec 3x by 2. And hence the answer dy by dx is equals to 3 by 2 cosec 3x upon 2. पुन्हा तुम्ही ते बघू शकता. Okay. Main formula 1 minus cos a 1 plus cos a. Then you are getting in root of square and root get cancelled. You are getting the function y is equals to log of f of x. Its a derivative is 1 upon f of x into f dash of x. त्या form मध्ये 1 upon tan of 3x by 4. Derivative of tan of 3x by 4 is a sec square 3x by 4 into ddx of 3x by 4. Derivative of x is 1. This is a 3 by 4. What means what? Cos upon sin. Sec square means what? 1 upon cos square 3x by 4 into 3 by 4. normal simplification. Okay, a 2 split up करना. This is a 2 into 2. Next here is a 3. Cos get cancelled. You will get here 1 cos only here. 2 sine of 3x by 4 into cos of 3x by 4, and that can be written as 2 sine theta into cos theta, sine of 2 times theta, and here is 2 sine of 3x by 2. Okay, that's the reciprocal cosec 3x upon 2. Okay. Now we'll take the next example. Again, this is also very important examples. बोर्डाच्या बऱ्याच वेळा एक्झाम मध्ये ह्या क्वेश्चन विचारला गेलेला आहे. y is equals to log of in square bracket x plus root of x square plus a square upon in root of x square plus a square minus x. Okay. मग इथे आपण रॅशनलायझेशन करत असतो. रॅशनलाइज दी डिनॉमिनेटर multiplied with its conjugate. Root of x square plus x square minus x चा conjugate किती? The root of x square plus x square plus x multiplied n and d by root of x square plus x square plus x upon root of x square plus x square plus x. Now these two terms are equal, therefore it becomes bracket square. या दोन्ही terms कशा आहेत? Same आहेत, therefore it's a bracket square. What about here? A minus b, a plus b means you are getting a square minus b square means what? Square of x square, square of root of x square plus a square म्हणजे काय? x square plus a square, and the square of x is a x square. पुन्हा plus x square minus x square get cancelled, and next step log of in root of x square plus a square plus x bracket square as it is, plus x square minus x square get cancelled. You are getting the a square. Okay. Now the here पुन्हा इथे आपण रूल वापरणार. What about that rule? Log of m upon n, and that is equals to log of m minus log of n. In a similar way, here is a log of in root of x square plus a square plus x bracket square. Again next, what about here? Log of m raised to n. Then what about the rule? N into log of m is here. Therefore 2 times log of in root of x square plus a square plus x minus log of x square. Keep it as it is. So तसंच ठेवणार. It's a constant. It's other than x. त्याचा derivative 0 येणार आहे. Okay. Now differentiate this with respect to x. That is the ddx of 2 log of in root of x square plus a square plus x minus log of x square. Okay. Separate करणार. 2 constant है तो बाहर घेणार. ddx of log of in root of x square plus a square plus x minus ddx of log of x square, and its a derivative is a 0. Again, the derivative of here. What type of this function is y is equals to log of f of x, and what about it's a dy by dx? It's a dy by dx is equals to 1 upon f of x into f dash of x. Okay, this is y is equals to in root of as it is function root of x square plus a square plus x as it is into ddx of this quantity, ddx of root of x square plus a square plus x. Derivative of this a is 0. Okay, that is a 2 upon 1 into 2 in root of x square plus a square plus x into ddx of root of x. What's the derivative of root x? We know the derivative of root of x is equals to 1 upon 2 times root of x. And what about the ddx of root of f of x? Okay, its a derivative is a 1 upon 2 times root of f of x into f dash of x. Okay, in a similar way, the derivative of log of root of x square plus x square plus x is a 1 upon f of x, means what? 1 upon root of x square plus x square plus x into ddx of x square plus a square plus x. Okay, again the derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 times root of x square plus a square into ddx of this f of x, which is the x square plus a square. This derivative of x is 1. After x square is a derivative 2x. Derivative of x square is 0. Okay, and therefore this is a 2x and this is the 1 as it is. Next, simplification is also very important. that is a 1 into 2x म्हणजे 2x झाला 2x upon 2 in root of x square plus a square. Numerators and denominators are 2 get cancelled and here you are getting म्हणजे तुम्हाला काय मिळते ते x upon in root of x square plus a square plus y. If we simplify again, that is x upon in root of x square plus 1 means what? X plus in root of x square plus a square upon this quantity. Okay. And hence, what about the next? These two terms get cancelled and hence here the dy by dx is equals to 2 upon in root of x square plus a square. Okay. पुन्हा तुम्ही बघू शकताय. Rationalization, bracket square. Okay. Again, the log rule, log of m upon n, log of m minus log of n. Differentiate the, again the rule, log of m raised to n means what? N times log of m. That is a 2 ddx of log of in root of x square plus a square plus x minus ddx of log of x square. Okay. Next, 1 upon, it's a derivative into ddx of this quantity as it is a composite minus 0 derivative of log of a square. Derivative of root of x square plus a square is a 1 upon 2 root of x square plus a square into ddx of x square plus a square. Derivative of x is 1. Derivative of x square is a 2x upon 1 upon 2 root of x square plus a square into 2x. These two get cancelled. And next simplification, x upon root of x square plus a square plus 1. That's nothing but x plus root of x square plus a square upon root of x square plus a square. That get cancelled and hence the answer. Now the next problem is also very interesting. Okay, here that is y is equals to 4 raised to log of x to the base 2. Sorry, y is equals to 4 raised to log of sin x to the base 2 plus 9 raised to log of cos x to the base 3. पुन्हा इथे बघा आन्सर असते इथे 2 आहे इथे 4 आहे means what 2 square. इथे 3 आहे इथे 9 आहे means what 3 square. Again we write here this 4 can be written as that is a 2 raised to 2 and bracket is to as it is, that is a log of sin x to the base 2. 9 means what? 3 raised to 2 log of cos x to the base 3. पुन्हा logचा असा rule आहे. Suppose that m times this is the log of n. It implies that log of n raised to m. Similarly here हा 2 आता हे दोघांचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन करणार लॉ ऑफ इंडायसेस 2 into log of sin x to the base 2, 2 into log of cos x to the base 3. Again this can be written as that is a 2 raised to log of sin square x to the base 2, 3 raised to log of cos square x to the base 3. Okay. Now here the again one more important formula, a raised to log of f of x to the base a. म्हणजे ही क्वांटिटी ह्या दोन्हीचा सेम असतील आणि log फंक्शन असेल then its answer is a f of x. Similarly here 2 means what a, this is the f of x means what sin square x. Again here is a 3 log cos square x to the base 3. Then what is the answer? F of x means what? Cos square x. But what about the sin square x plus cos square x? It's identity. That is 1. Now differentiate this with respect to x. It's a derivative. Derivative of constant is 0. And hence dy by dx is equals to 0. पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही बघू शकताय. Okay. 4 can be written as 2 raised to 2. 9 can be written as 3 raised to 2. पुन्हा तो multiplication. तो power ला raised to जाणार. And this is important formula. What is that? A raised to log of x to the base a. या दोन्ही quantities same असतील then f of x. Here is the 2 are same log, therefore it is a sin square. 3 log, therefore it is a cos square. That's one. Differentiate, you will get the result. Next the bugger. Okay. Now the next problem. Next is a y is equals to a raised to a raised to log of cot x to the base a. तर इथे बघा, this is the first of all a. Okay. What about the next a? Next a is here. What about the next? Log of cot x to the base a. Okay. आता इथे base a आहे similar and therefore its answer is a cot x. Okay. Therefore you are getting a raised to cot x and a raised to log of f of x to the base a. तो कुठे वापरतो आपण? तर या क्वांटिटी साठी आपण तो फॉर्म्युला अप्लाय केलेला आहे. This a is as it is and the answer of this is a cot x. Therefore y is equals to a raised to cot x. Differentiate this with respect to x. Therefore ddx of a raised to cot x is, what's the derivative of a raised to x? A raised to x, a derivative. A raised to x into log of a. But what is here? Here we have the function a raised to f of x. Okay. Here the y is equals to a raised to f of x. What about its derivative? A raised to f of x into log a into derivative of f of x, which is the f dash of x. Similarly, a raised to cot x into log a into ddx of cot x is a minus cos x square x. Okay. इथे cos x square x पाहिजे. The derivative of cot x is a minus cos x square x. Okay. And therefore the answer is a dy by dx is equals to minus cos x square x, then a raised to cot x and then log of a. Okay. पुन्हा तुम्ही बघू शकता काय तर मेन ही टर्म सगळ्यात इम्पॉर्टंट आहे, a raised to log of cot x to the base a and its answer is a cot x. Therefore a raised to cot x, its a derivative is simple, a raised to cot x into log of a into ddx of cot x. Its a derivative is a minus cos x square and then simplification. Okay. Now the next is, now this is also very important problem. तुम्हाला फंक्शन किती समजला, त्याचे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह कसे असतात, त्याच्या व्हॅल्यूज कशा असतात, त्यावर डिपेंडिंग असणारा क्वेश्चन आहे तो. एक्झाम्पल नंबर 4. या टाइपचे क्वेश्चन्स रेअरली काही परीक्षेला विचारले जात नाही, पण यू स्टडी दिस ऑल्सो. इफ f of x is equals to in root of g of x, that is in root of 7g of x minus 3. Values दिले त्याने, g of 3 is 4, g dash of 3 is 5. Then what is the f dash of 3? No problem. म्हणजे काय, ओव्हरऑल आपल्याला याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह फाइंड आउट करायचा. फंक्शन कसं आहे, f of x is equals to root of x or root of f of x या प्रकारे. No problem. What is the derivative of root of f of x? Suppose that add the function. It's like this. f of x is equals to in root of, here is a g of x. मग याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय असतो, 1 upon 2 times it's a f dash of x. काय 1 upon 2 times root of g of x into derivative of the g of x, which is the g dash of x. Therefore f dash of x is equals to ddx of root of 7 into g of x minus 3, and that's nothing but 1 upon 2 in root of 7 g of x minus 3 into ddx of this, that is a g dash of x, that is the ddx of 7 g of x minus 3. No problem. Okay, 1 upon a quantity as it is लिहिलंय to this as it is. What about the derivative of g of x? It's a g dash of x. 7 is a constant. Derivative of 3 is a 0. Now we'll substitute the value. त्याने आपल्याला काय विचारलंय, f dash of 3. Replace x by 3 here. Replace x by 3. X by 3, x by 3. Substitute the values. What is here? 7. G dash of 3. G dash किती? तर 5. Okay. Here is a, I will write here 5. 7. G dash of 3. See this here. G dash of 3 is a 5. Okay. And to the denominator, here 2 times in root of 7 g of 3. What's the value of g of 3? G of 3 is a 4. There is a 4. minus 3. Okay, and here you are getting 35. Okay, 2, 7 into 4, 28. 28 minus 3, it's a 25. Root of 25. And what about the root of 25 is a 5. Means what? This is the 35. 2 into 5. If you simplify it, then here you will get 7 by 2. This is the answer. पुन्हा मी इथे रिपीट करतो. See this here. F of x is equals to in root of 7g of x minus 3. त्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह कसा? 1 upon f of x is equals to root of g of x. Its derivative is 1 upon 2 root of g of x into g dash of x. Similarly here, f dash of x is equals to 1 upon ddx of this quantity. म्हणजेच काय? 1 upon 2 times in root of this quantity into ddx of 7g of x minus 3. Keep this as it is. What's the derivative of g of x? Is a g dash of x. Derivative of 3 is a 0. 7 is multiplied constant, so as it is ठेवणार. Now we want to find out f dash of 3. Replace x by 3. Okay, here x are 3 ने replace करणार and then substitute the values. 7g dash of 3. What is the g dash of 3? Is 5. 2 in root of g of 3 is 4. G of 3 is 4. Minus 3. Normal simplification. 7 into 5, 35. 2 in root of 7 into 4, 28 minus 3, 25. Root of 25 is 5. 35 upon 5 is a 7. 7 by 2 and this is the answer. Okay. पुन्हा इथे बघू शकताय. Okay. Now the next problem. This is also very nice problem. पुन्हा इथे function दिले. This is the main f of x, g of 3g. पुन्हा त्याच्यामध्ये g 5 g of x. Okay. आणि values दिलेले आहेत. G of 0 is 0. G dash of 0 is 3. Then find out f dash of 0. No problem. आता main function आपला दिलेला आहे. Okay. f of x is equals to g of in bracket 3g in bracket 5g of x. F dash of x is equals to ddx of g of 3g in bracket 5g of x. Okay. मग याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय या फंक्शनचा? दॅट इज अ g dash 3g in bracket 5g of x bracket complete. आता पुन्हा यामध्ये आतमध्ये असलेल्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. What about the derivative of 3g next 5g of x? This 3 is a constant. त्याला बाहेर घेतलाय. Therefore ddx of g of in bracket 5g of x. Okay. पुन्हा या g चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किती येणार? g dash of 5g of x into ddx of this quantity. याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. 5 is a constant. त्याला बाहेर घेतला आपण. And ddx of g of x, that is a g dash of x. Okay. Derivative of g of x is a g dash of x. Now see this here. This 3 into 5, it makes 15. Pude g dash of 3g in bracket 5g of x. This is the one. Next g dash of 5g of x. It is here. And lastly g dash of x. Put here x is equals to 0. सगळीकडे x is equals to 0 टाकणार. That is f dash of 0 is equals to 15 g dash of 3g 5g of 0 bracket complete g dash of 5g of 0 into g dash of 0. Now we know the value. G of 0 is 0. G dash of 0 is 3. Okay. आता इथे 15 as it is. G dash बघा 3g as it is. This is as it is. G of 0. What is the g of 0? Is 0. 0 into 5. Again 0. Then g of 0. G of 0 means what? The value of the g of 0 is again g of 0 is a 0. 0 into 3 means what? Here g dash of 0. Here baga. Once again I will repeat here. G of 0 is 0. 0 into 5 is 0. Then again g of 0. Again g of 0 is a 0. 0 into 3 is again 3. Then finally you find the g dash of 0 and it is here. Okay. What about here? G dash of g dash of in bracket 5 g of 0 into g dash of 0. We know the value of this g dash of 0. G dash of 0 is a 3. Here is a 3. G of 0 किती येतात 0 आहे. 0 into 5 you will get 0. Therefore overall you want to find out g of 0. Here g dash of 0 ची value 0. What about the g dash of 0? It is again 3. Next इथे g dash of 0 आलेला आहे. This is a 3, again 3. How many times 3's are there? 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, it is a 27. 27 into 15, you are getting 405. पुन्हा मी इथे एकदा रिपीट करतो. See this here, f of x. It's a derivative of dash of x is the ddx of g of 3g in bracket 5g of x. First, the derivative of g of 3g in bracket 5g of x is a g dash of. त्याचा डॅश केला आपण इथे. नेक्स्ट या आतल्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. ओके, या आतल्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह मी त्यासाठी इथे डबल अंडरलाईन. दिस इज द डबल अंडरलाईन. या 3 इज अ कॉन्स्टंट म्हणून त्याला बाहेर घेतला. ddx ऑफ g ऑफ 5g ऑफ x. ओके, नेक्स्ट हियर द डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ g ऑफ 5g ऑफ x इज अ पुन्हा इथे g dash of 5g of x. Again here I am making the double underline as a derivative. Next, this is the g of x, ddx of g of x a derivative, which is the g dash of x. And finally, here we write the value x is equals to 0. 15 g dash of 3g 5g of 0 into g dash of 5g of 0 into g dash of 0. फक्त आता व्हॅल्यूज सबस्टिट्यूट करणार एक एक वाले. g dash of 0 हा इथे 3 आहे. g dash of 5 into g of 0, but g of 0 is a 0. 0 into 5 is a 0. Therefore g dash of 0, again g dash of 0 is a 0. 3 here. What is here? इथला किती आला? हा इथे 3 आला. And next g dash of हे काय जे काय असेल आत त्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय येतो तर सगळं त्याच्या व्हॅल्यू 0 येतं. g of 0 is 0, 0 into 5 is 0. g of 0 is again 0. 0 into 3 is a 0. But g dash of 0 is 3. आणि म्हणून तो तिथे टिकलेला आहे. Otherwise सगळं 0 झालं असतं. g dash of 0 is very important. Okay. Because it is a value. It has a value. g of 0 doesn't value. Okay. And g dash मध्ये काय तर g आहे. And overall you are getting the 0. And hence the g dash of 0 is 3. Therefore we have 3 times 3 in multiplication form. 3 into 3 into 3, and hence you are getting 405. Okay, and in this way I had completed all the solved examples before the exercise 1.1, and all these examples are very important. Now we'll see in the next video for the exercise 3.1. Okay, now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Simultaneously जे विद्यार्थी जेई साठी प्रिपरेशन करत असतील तर मी हेच चॅप्टर्स एनसीईआरटीला सीबीएसई बोर्डाला जे चॅप्टर्स डिफरन्शिएशन इंटिग्रेशन आहेत त्यांचे देखील मी व्हिडिओ अपलोड करत आहे. त्यांच्या लिंक्स ज्या आहेत त्या माझ्या या डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्समध्ये तुम्हाला बघायला मिळतील ॲज वेल ॲज इन द कॉमेंट बॉक्स. ओके, नाउ विल सी इन द नेक्स्ट व्हिडिओ. टिल देन, गुड बाय.